Hey, Jeff, it's time for some N3 news.
N3 news. Definitely not important. Definitely not normal, but definitely not boring. It's N3 news.
Yeah. What we got today, Jeffrey?
Well, actually, I threw in a, but first, wait, what? There's good news?
Ooh.
Finally, a church worth talking about.
No.
Approximately 50 people gathered Sunday in South Lansing for the debut of a new church, the first cannabis church of logic and reason.
This is like some flying spaghetti monster shit right here, man.
The gathering was a kickoff for what organizer Jeremy Hall hopes will become monthly meetings celebrating cannabis's spiritual properties.
Here we go, talking about cannabis again.
Well, we need to break through the conditioning from the 80s.
Oh yeah.
He chooses the word spiritually intentionally. The church has no specific ideology, no text or prophets to speak of. The biggest question I get is, how can this be a church if we don't subscribe to religious theology? He told attendees. Well, the reality is it sounded better than a cannabis cult.
At least he's honest, right?
Was it the Assassins? Where the origin assassin comes from. They were supposedly controlled, mind controlled with hash and stuff.
Yeah.
Aside from one protester armed with a sign saying marijuana was about the money for sellers, not helping people with health problems, Hall said he's received nothing but encouragement. The reaction from the community has been extremely positive so far. That's good.
Well, I'm guessing South Lansing is referring to Lansing, Michigan, and
Yep.
Medical marijuana is, in fact, legal there, so they're not breaking any laws, so long as they have a prescription, I suppose.
And they grow it themselves. That's the one thing weird about Michigan is you have to grow it yourself. You can't buy it.
What a shame.
So, and our first N3 news story, one of the most famous addresses in modern horror history lore is on the market.
Ooh.
Did you want to take this one? Because you were stoked about this.
Do you want me to read the article? Sure. No, it's not a house on Elm Street or a quaint little cottage on Crystal Lake, but the home of 108 Ocean Avenue in Amityville, Long Island, New York, otherwise known as the Amityville Horror House. It was recently listed by real estate firm from Coldwell Banker. According to the price history on Zillow, the Long Island home was once sold in 1997 for $230,000 before its listing price skyrocketed 400% to $1.15 million. It's now being offered for $850,000. Fucking housing market crash. Hashtag thanks Obama.
Hashtag thanks
George W. for real.
George W. Bush.
And Alan Greenspan. Anyway, down more than 10%
excited
from it. What?
You got real excited when you saw this listing.
Well, yeah, I'm going to tell you why in just a second.
All right.
I don't know if I actually told you why. I might have. Anyways, down 10% from the last time the house was sold in October 2010. For the brave and non-superstitious willing to overlook its checkered history, the stately Dutch colonial boasts lots of space, more than 3,000 square feet. So it's a sizable house.
That's big, yeah.
Wait, it doesn't have a pool, though. No.
Pool of blood.
The next house I'm buying is going to have a pool. God
This
damn
one
it.
might have a ghostly pool of blood.
Ooh. And if we go swimming in the blood of virgins, does that mean we can stay young forever?
Shit, who is that Countess? De Bovary?
Yeah,
Countess de
something
Bovary.
like that. Anyway, it has 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and a 2-car garage. The house, however, comes with a nefarious history that earned its place in popular culture. It was the site of a gruesome mass murder in 1974 and kept the property tied up in probate. Approximately a year later, George and Kathleen Lutz purchased the house and moved in with their dog and 3 children, only to flee the house less than a month later. And this is where they made the movies. The couple claimed a brief tenure, and their new abode was marked by a series of inexplicable and ominous events. Well, Jeff, I have never really been a big fan of either the 1970s version, which I think had James Brolin in it, and then the more recent version had Ryan Reynolds in it. And I've never been the what?
Had Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. It's true. Anyway, so yeah, that was a remake. I've never been a really big fan of those movies, but I've sort of been fascinated by the story for many years. So no, what I was going to say is like we should start a Kickstarter campaign and have Culture Dig buy the Amityville Horror House.
But then we have to live in Long Island.
We don't have to live there. It would be like a vacation house.
A vacation house.
Yeah, and we can invite listeners and have parties and contests and stuff.
It's weird. The house, I mean, it's big, but it kind of looks like a barn.
Yeah, that's the Dutch colonial thing, man.
Yeah.
Apparently, Dutch colonialists like to live in barns. Fuck off.
I don't know about you, but I don't have an extra $850,000 lying around.
That's where the Kickstarter comes in,
Oh,
Jeff.
yeah.
Jesus.
That's right. Sorry.
Crowdfund. You got to crowdfund this shit. Get it going. Buy Amityville Horror House. We can do like a little timeshare. I mean, it could be the gift that keeps on giving. We could do live broadcasts.
Or it could be one of those things where we don't meet our price, so we don't get the money, but maybe it gets our name out there a little more.
Maybe. All right. That was it. That's all I'm going to say about that. I think what would really happen is like you and I would go in there, start recording, and be like, I don't see anything. You see anything? No. All right. Fucking people full of shit. Let's leave.
We could get that weird lady and the retired cop in that weird psychic lady. Have you seen that show?
No. Oh, I think I actually have, but I couldn't tell you what it is.
I can't tell you the name. My wife watches it though, and
is it the British one?
No, she's an American. She gets these weird looks on her face, and she's odd to say the least.
Maybe she has diarrhea. Maybe she has irritable bowel syndrome.
She looks like it a lot of times when she's having her psychic events.
That's good to know.
My wife's gonna be pissed at me
because she has irritable bowel syndrome.
No, that
okay.
I make fun of that lady.
Gotcha.
All right, and the next story. This referee doesn't put up with obnoxious assholes. A Swedish footballer was kicked off the field for breaking wind during a match.
You just call him a Swedish footballer?
Yes.
God damn it, Jeff. This is America, and we don't call them footballers. We call them soccer players.
Well, I figured footballers, because we don't call people who play football footballers. We call them football players. So I figured saying footballer.
Yeah, take that, Europe. We had an extra word. Fuck off.
But anyways, he sent a guy off for breaking wind during a match.
That's right. I know what sent you this article.
With the referee accused him of deliberate provocation and unsportsmanlike behavior. I'm just saying that ref must have been standing around with his mouth open.
It's hilarious on multiple levels. Okay, of course,
got in my mouth.
We're adolescent for laughing at this, but I mean, a dude who's presumably a professional soccer player, he's just in a game. He wants to fart on a referee. I mean, he's not breaking any rules, but it had to have. Yeah, don't break rules, break wind. It had to have been loud and it had to have stunk. Otherwise, the referee would not have had this reaction. How many times have you been around people who have done things like this and you just want to throw them out? I remember
they're either outside or in a big stadium, so it's a lot of air to disperse it.
or maybe it's one of those. I mean, it is Sweden. Maybe they're playing in a covered, like a dome arena or something.
But still, that's a lot of air.
that is a lot of air, but maybe you got a good one.
Adam Linden, Adam Linden Ljungsfist was shown a second yellow card late on in what local media called bizarre circumstances. So shouldn't that have been a brown card instead of a yellow card? The 25-year-old footballer or soccer player said in his defense that I had a bad stomach, so I simply let it go.
On the ref. Oh my God.
And then he said, then I received 2 yellow cards and then a red. Yes, I was shocked. It's the strangest thing I've ever experienced in football or soccer. I asked the referee, what? Am I not allowed to break a little wind? No, he replied. I didn't get it, but maybe he thought I farted in my hand and threw the fart at him. But I did not.
It's like an X-Men power, man. Like, I will shoot my fart at you.
Well, holy shit. Do you remember I used to do that?
I do, sadly.
I called it the art of kung fart. So basically, that kung fu, from the show Kung Fu, where you do that thing with the palm strike and put the candle out.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be able to do that really well. So what I'd do is I'd fart and I'd catch it in my palm and I'd go and say, I know the art of kung fart. But I haven't, I haven't done that in at least, a month or so. So.
You've grown up, obviously.
Opposition striker, or that's goalie, Christopher Lind told the paper, I was standing a good distance away, but I heard the fart loud and clear. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen on a pitch, and I've been playing football since I was 8 years old.
Like, I want to go see a concert in this arena because the acoustics must be fucking perfect.
The referee, Danny Keiko, confirmed that Ljungqvist had received the second yellow card for breaking wind, explaining, I perceived it as deliberate provocation. He did it on purpose, and it was inappropriate. Therefore, he received a yellow card. Ljungqvist stated, to provoke anyone with a fart is not particularly smart or normal. It's nonsense. I just broke wind and got a red card. I spoke to the referee afterwards. I was annoyed, but there were no bad words. I just said he was a buffoon. No bad words. He's a buffoon.
Oh, my God.
Ref Keiko said he had experienced similar incidents before. Once there was a player who stood...
This is not an isolated incident. That's what makes it so great.
What'd you say?
It's not an isolated incident. I mean, apparently, farting on referees is a thing.
No. Once there was a player who stood and peed next to the pitch. I showed him a yellow card, too.
Oh, he should get an instant red card. I mean, come on. That's urinating rather than just, farting on somebody.
Hey, sometimes you just don't have time to go to the bathroom. You got to do what you got to do.
Okay, that was good.
And our next story, this bitch was out of bounds.
That's not the real headline.
Well, the real headline gives away the story. So
okay.
I like to kind of hide it. A Florida woman arrested, Florida. A Florida woman arrested for battering her live-in boyfriend. The victim told investigators that he initially got into a verbal altercation with 28-year-old Rosaire Francois, Rosaire Francois, as they traveled in a car en route to their apartment in Ellington. When the squabbling couple arrived home, the man told police he attempted to take a shower. However, the reporter notes he was interrupted by Francois, who kicked in the bathroom door and grabbed the victim by his testicles.
You take the bull by the horns or the man by the testicles.
The altercation then moved into the kitchen, where the offender grabbed the victim by the testicles again and scratched his face. When cops arrived at the home, Francois reportedly made no bones about her intentions during the domestic scuffle. She said, and I quote, I tried to rip his balls off.
Oh my God.
Francois was arrested on a misdemeanor domestic battery charge. She's being held at the Manatee County Jail. The police report does not indicate whether Francois' boyfriend was injured during the testicle attack.
How was he not?
And I'm sorry, but attempting to permanently maim someone should be a felony. If she attempted to remove one of his eyeballs with a spoon, would she still have only been charged with a misdemeanor?
Probably.
I threw in the eyeball spoon thing for you.
Oh.
Utopia.
Hell yeah.
And our last story is mainly visual in nature, so to see it, go to youtube.com and search for N3 News Episode 1, or you go to facebook.com /culture dig. That's facebook.com /CULTUREDIG. thekinkytauntaun.tumblr.com. That's thekinky, TAUNTAUN.TUMBLR.com. culturedig.tumblr.com. That's culturedig, CULTUREDIG.TUMBLR.com, or sovcast.tumblr.com. That's SOVCAST.TUMBLR.com. And now that that's out of the way, go find it. All right, and now we continue.
So this segment is a little special edition that we have for you, in which we are going to have some commentary on some of the greatest album covers of Christian music.
Some of these, it's like almost left me speechless.
Okay, so we're looking at this first one, Jesus Use Me by the Faith Tones. I want to Where Are They Now from this. Like, girl on the left committed suicide 3 years later because she could not get a date.
That hair looks, a lot of the hair, the big hair in these album covers, it almost looks CGI'd. It like doesn't look real. It's like,
it does. It's over the top.
People wouldn't do that. People wouldn't do that to their head, would they?
Yeah.
And this first picture, the first album cover in particular, they all look like dudes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're definitely like updos or whatever the hell you call them. But the one on the right, she's a sexy lady.
The one with the glasses. I mean,
yeah,
that looks like it should be some guy who comes to fix your plumbing's ass crack, Sean.
I also love, this is obviously from like late 60s, early 70s, I'm guessing, probably early 70s. Jesus Use Me. I'm pretty sure you fast forward 10, 15 years later in like a Depeche Mode song, and the Jesus Use Me would mean something completely different.
Well, have you heard of that one cult that when they're having sex, they're supposed to pretend they're having sex with Jesus?
Rock me sexy Jesus!
Both the man and the woman are supposed to pretend they're having sex with Jesus. So
you have to pretend you're cornholing Jesus?
I guess so.
I don't even know, man. Okay. Keep going. The next slide here, we have two remarkably awkward-looking children standing on an invisible hand. The album is called "The Unseen Hand" by Charlotte and Tommy McNeely. I'm looking at a completely different record company too. We had Angelius Records before, and we have Sounds of Life Records this time. I don't. Maybe they have wonderful voices, Jeffrey. I mean, maybe these two children have the voices of angels. Maybe they both grew up to be Satan worshipers. Who knows?
I was like, the Unseen Hand. Are they Catholic?
I don't think so. Catholics aren't really as into the unseen hand. You're a clever boy. No, that's definitely the seen hand. It's just the not talked about hand. Anyway, yeah, this is a 70s gospel thing. I don't know. The sad part of this is when you sent this to me, I mean, it dredges up from some memories from having grown up in the middle of nowhere, Michigan. Many of our contemporaries from that area, and that our parents and whatnot were very devoutly religious.
Not my parents.
No, not your parents. Unfortunately, I was indoctrinated into some of this. So it reminds me of going to church when I was a little kid and having these like little traveling gospel acts coming around and, looking for handouts or whatever the hell that they were doing. And of course they would always sell their shitty little albums. And, I don't, none of them were ever like, were good. Anyway, all right, next one. Reverend Danny Nance, Jesus and Superman.
Yeah,
Unlike the other covers, I actually like. This is actually a pretty fucking cool cover.
This one is like, okay, this guy believes in the whole marijuana and its spirituality thing.
I think so. I think you might be right. Of course, we have a little copyright infringement with stealing Superman, but I'm totally digging this cover. And like, I think the dude might be cool. Like, oh yeah, man, I'll totally make you this cover, and like dropped acid and just went at it.
Yeah, I was gonna say DMT trip or something.
Yeah.
It's really cool though.
Yeah. Is this like a sermon or is this? No, it has to be music because it looks like a guitar fretboard. But
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right, whatever.
The next one.
The next one. Oh, Neil Grant Fosberg. God's Best, Virginity Forever.
I was like,
right,
that's God's part. It's like, that's God's best right there. Oh my God.
Therein lies the irony, my friends.
He looks kind of like a cross-dresser.
Pedophilic? Blind cross-dressing pedophile.
He looks like a middle-aged lesbian.
Oh. Oh, Christ.
He does. I'm sorry to all you lesbians. I support you.
Let's not disparage the lesbian crowd by comparing him to them. This next one is fucking priceless. It's called simply Country Church. And of course, this looks like an old LP vinyl cover, too. I mean, they don't release these things on CD. This shit is all vinyl for sure. Like somebody's like raided a closet somewhere and found all of these, I'm sure. Well, Jeffrey, it looks like they might do better having like barbershop quartet outfits on.
We're going to make fun of a lot of the female hairstyles in this, but I will say the guy all the way to the right.
Hey, that's Jon Snow, plus 20 years.
But his hairstyle and his facial hairstyle and the way that it's like, need to upgrade the size on that shirt, dude. It's just...
that was the style back then. We wanted to see man boobs.
But, and the pants, the checkered pants. Oh my God. The fashion sense from back then is something else.
I know, man. I know. I do like the guy in the middle, his mustache. Like, I think we need to bring that back. Fashionable mustaches.
Powerful mustache.
I'm saying.
And then the
guy on the left, he's definitely posturing.
He's the golden boy of the group, you can tell.
He's probably the axe murderer.
It's like, I actually get to have sex.
Yeah. With that gorgeous lady right next to me.
Oh my God. The next one. Oh my God. That's horrible.
He touched me, Greg Kendrick, who maybe is like, what, 8 years old, 9 years old at the oldest.
Something like that,
and,
yeah.
I guess this is where you insert your Catholic jokes.
Yeah.
You stole your own thunder there, man.
It can be used again. It can be used again and again.
I don't. This is so sad because like it's not the kid's fault. Like when you're that young, obviously the parents are the one who are making him the performing monkey. Now this next one, Uncle in quotations D, which I don't even understand why the D's in quotations here. Talks with Charlie and Sheila, and we have two. Was a howdy doody look? We have like a male howdy doody and a female howdy doody ventriloquist dummy. And we have stained glass in the background, and we have a really huge Bible. I guess this might be a Catholic one, man. Protestants aren't into that stained glass stuff.
Uncle
or the big
D.
Bibles.
Uncle D.
Uncle D.
Have you heard of the Devil's Bible?
Maybe, yeah, actually, I have. Maybe it's Uncle D because he wants to slip you the D.
Oh, well, he does have his hand up a couple of people's, a couple of little things' asses.
He does. He does.
But the funny thing is, that's not the only puppet meme we have in these pictures. Let's go to the next one. This is like, seems a little, I can't think of the right word. Demeaning.
Oh, the guy. Are we talking
women?
about the Ava Kathleen? Was this Brady?
Yeah.
Brady? God's chosen puppet. Yeah, man. That's that's evangelicals, man. That's what they do.
It seems a little demeaning to women, and of course, the next one is priceless as well. Mike Crane.
This might be my favorite one.
Karatist preacher. You know, I've done martial arts since I could walk, and this was the first time I think I'd ever heard the term karatist.
Yeah, he's special. God's power, breaking bricks.
And if he actually broke the bricks with the way he has his hand, I would be amazed.
Well, you're taking it. This picture was obviously taken in slow motion or something, so maybe it's just like that's his hand coming back. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, Jeff. I think he might have really chopped those bricks.
I don't think so.
Because he has God's power.
I think he's full of shit.
Yeah, you and me both. All right.
And back to puppets.
God damn it. What's with these fucking puppets, man?
It's getting weird,
Randy
man.
Dandy and Judy tell Bible stories for boys and girls. Now, this reminds me of being a young lad and going to these like vacation Bible schools and Bible clubs and Bible studies and more ventriloquist dummy. I mean, is it no wonder we just hate ventriloquist dummies now? Besides like Goosebumps and Slap. Oh my God, it's another one.
Yeah, I know.
Amen. Recorded live. Eric and his manipulator Beverly Masegi.
And they look like they like each other a little too much.
They look like they might have relations.
It's like, ma'am, where's your hand right now?
Hey, Bev, I've got a Woody right now.
And this next one is another one of those CGI hair-looking things.
Yeah, man, it's like this is definitely like mid-late 60s type hair. Now let us thank him the Holland Trio. That's not too bad, other than the hair.
I just don't understand. I mean, how long would their hair have to be to look like that, or is that wigs?
No, that's hair, man. They tease the shit out of that stuff. That's why we got a hole over Antarctica.
That's true. It seems like if they let their hair down, they'd be walking on it. This is huge.
It's volumized, man. It's made to look that big.
And same thing in the next one. Holy crap.
Guide me, Lord, the joyful sound. So that's a clever name.
Yeah. Basically, this one is like the same, just for the same reason, the gigantic odd hair. I really, really, really hope that never comes back into fashion. That just looks so fucking weird.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going on. I mean,
Yes.
that's
Let's go on to the next one.
it's just hair. I mean, oh my God! Now this one brings back memories. Barren Cross, Rock for the King. That's some classic shit right there. My brother used to be into this band back in the probably mid 80s. Was when he started listening to Christian rock music, and I remember everybody at the church was thinking like, oh my God, he's going to start worshiping the devil because he listened to Christian rock music. And of course you look at this now and you're just like, oh my God. These guys are definitely not worshiping the devil, that's for sure. They might be sucking each other off, but...
So you think that's spandex or leather, or what the hell is that?
Well, I think the guy on the right is definitely wearing some spandex. Guy in the middle left is definitely. Otherwise, I don't know.
And what's up with this limp-wristed, power to the people thing he's throwing up there?
Hey, you know what? Maybe they were just trying to conceal a little gay pride back then for Jesus.
Could be. None of them look very happy.
No, because it's Christian rock. You're not supposed to be happy in Christian rock, Jeff. Damn it.
I will say, what's that one Christian heavy metal band you used to listen to all the time?
Tourniquet.
I still like me a little Tourniquet.
Yeah. I did do some of the Christian. Hey, that was Christian metal, my friend.
Yes.
It was at least like half a degree cooler than just Christian rock.
And our next one is half a degree warmer.
Satan is real. The Leuven brothers.
It has to be. It has to be pronounced the Loven brothers.
I hope so. Anyway, I like how the Satan in this is sort of prophetic. It looks like almost like the South Park Satan.
Up there.
And maybe the Loven brothers, they just want the big dildo, so Hussein wants to get busy with him.
There's so much room where babies burp and flowers bloom.
That's right. I have the soundtrack too. Thank you very much. I bought that CD when it came out.
So is this? So you think they're into Satan?
What do you think the point was? Like, hey, we can be happy. And like the guy in the middle, he looks like he might be possessed.
He's got a bit of the crazy eyes going, doesn't he?
The guy on the right here, he looks like he may just like sock it to him. I don't know.
He looks like, hey,
welcome to my home, my humble abode.
But the funny thing about this cover is you could replace. If you replace the white suits and having them holding metal guitars, and wearing some leather with some spikes and stuff.
Oh yeah,
it could be like a Black Sabbath album cover.
What's even more interesting, this is actually published by Capitol Records, so that's actually a big label.
Yeah, holy shit.
So apparently, a lot of people bought this album back then.
And the next one, The Simmons, The Touch of God. Apparently, when God touches you,
this is like the Christian version of the Partridge Family, maybe.
Yeah, but that clothing, oh my goodness!
And the little girl is like Danny Bonaducci, except she's not a ginger. So, oh my God,
the ginger's right behind her.
This next one,
it's kind of creepy.
It looks like some of those old Renaissance paintings. This is the Miracle at My House. You have the lady singing and playing the piano in the background, and then you have a child with you're a percussionist. What the hell is that thing called?
Down syndrome. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, the instrument.
You're not right. You're not a human being. You're a monster, sir.
The instrument. You asked me what the instrument was. Oh shit.
Oh my God. I disavow everything that Jeffrey just said.
I couldn't quite hear you.
I said you're a percussionist. What is that thing called? And you say Down syndrome. What's wrong with you?
I didn't hear you quite right. It's called a guru, or sometimes we call it a fish.
It doesn't even matter now. We're done. I was just saying, it looks like one of those old Renaissance awkward paintings of children. They call them the homunculus, where they all just look like little deformed men.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Those pictures of Jesus where they don't know how to draw a baby.
Yeah, that's kind of what this looks like. But you have the child, the homunculus, playing what you call a guru.
Yeah, a guru or a fish.
Oh my God. God damn it, the next one's another fucking puppet.
I know. And this has got to be like the creepiest puppet yet.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you know Jesus?
Uncle Les and Aunt Nancy Wheeler featuring Randy. Is this the same as Dandy Randy?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, it definitely doesn't look like all these puppets up until this point have pretty much looked like Howdy Doody.
But this Uncle Lester is holding Randy's hand.
Uncle Les.
Lester the molester.
Yeah. Horn rimmed glasses. That's all pretty good. Oh,
is
awkward metal band photos.
What?
Come on. What?
Awkward what?
Just- I'm looking at your next picture here.
Yeah. I have a few jokes written for this one.
Oh, God.
The first picture. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play Who's the Most Unfortunate Looking?
The guy who's the portly one, it looks like he might be like trying to pull off a Robert Baratheon or something.
It's true.
Cosplay. Like he could actually double for some Robert Baratheon cosplay. Just give him like a stag crown.
I think the most unfortunate looking guy is the guy who's sitting down.
With this like almost real looking cheetah pants.
He just doesn't look proportionate. It looks weird.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And the next picture, turn-ons, shaved balls, rock and roll, leather, bondage, spiked gauntlets, and
That's
fisting.
Judas Priest.
Spiked gauntlets and fisting.
Yeah, that's Judas Priest, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you see that one guy who's like trying to be the Napoleon of rock with his hand tucked in?
Maybe his nipple's sore. The what was his name? Rob. I forget his last name. The lead singer of Judas Priest is gay. I don't know if the other members are as well, but it's reasonable to think, Jeff, that he might be turned on right there.
It could be. Let me see. I have written the guy all the way to the right. I want it this deep.
I thought he was in Lady Hawk.
Lady Hawk, Rutger Howard.
Yeah.
The guy
Jesus.
right behind the guy with the whip with the riding crop. Can you guess where my other hand is?
All right, let's go to the next set of pictures, man. This is great.
Yeah, these guys are precious. These guys look like they'd eat you while crying and muttering about older brother's nighttime cuddle sessions.
Oh my God. I like the guy on the left. He's definitely like he's in on the joke, and you can tell he's in on the joke
because he's playing an accordion.
Yeah, like he's just trying to be funny. Like I respect that, but I don't think this fat Guar guy is in on the joke.
Oh, and these guys at the bottom, they're trying way too hard.
They look like they're trying to be like Brandon Lee in the Crow movie.
That's true.
But or just really big Guar fans.
These next guys, Man of War, Hard Rock.
Ooh, I remember them.
I feel bad for the dude with the stash. His leather codpiece isn't as full as the other guys's.
Oh yeah, what an era this would have been to live in, my friend. I mean, like we were alive during this, but like just to experience it in its full glory, barbarian rock.
They're wearing chaps. It's a little strange.
Yeah, hey, they're barbarian rockers. Okay, that's what they do.
And the next guys, rock stars by night, crime fighters by day.
Are we talking about the battle axe and
the dude with the sai? Yeah, there's a guy with sais and nunchucks.
Is that the Tower Bridge in London?
I have no idea.
I think it is. That's all very interesting, Jeff.
You got the guy with the sticks with skulls on it.
I feel like that we should know who that is too. The guy at the bottom looks really familiar.
I'd heard of Man of War, but
yeah.
I didn't realize that was Judas Priest a few ones back.
Pretty Boy Floyd.
Oh, is that what this next one is?
Yeah.
Safety first, guys. Wouldn't want to take a guitar to the nuts. See the steel? They're wearing steel cups.
Well, why wouldn't they?
And the next picture, because spandex and perms are terrifying.
Good God, who are like? Oh my God, this is the same guy. Is it the same guy?
The same guy.
Next
What?
Picture?
Oh, I think so. Yeah. If you look closely, you can see there's a picture of a cat in front of a tombstone on that little stick he has. And it's like, look, I drew a picture of my dead kitten.
He's so emo and goth and stuff. Oh my god.
And the next picture, Fear the Walking Dumb.
Oh, hey, you know what? Homeboy in the middle has an Opeth t-shirt, and I respect the hell. I love Opeth, so nobody can make fun of this picture. Because, it's got Dimmu Borgir. These guys are just Swedish. They just don't know any better.
Who's that behind him on the wall? Is that the Beatles?
Yeah, that's the Beatles. I don't recognize the name of the other man, but between like Dimmu Borgir, I think I actually have one of their albums. Opeth, one of my all-time favorite bands, man. So fuck everybody.
I have to check him out.
Pretty good.
The next picture, with the deal signed, they finally were ready for their gig at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Yeah, I'm there with you. What the fuck, man?
The guy all the way to the right just looks like, I can't believe we dressed like this for this picture.
Right. Oh, this next one, they're pretty here too.
Oh my god. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you. We look manly as fuck.
Man, what an age. What the fuck?
Where you could dress in stockings and get laid.
Still be a dude.
And have a big ass
not have
lady
your
perm.
Sexuality questioned.
These this next group, pants. Where we're going, we don't need pants. I just watched
Jeff, those aren't guys. Those aren't guys. Those are definitely females.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
I know. Yeah. I'm positive. Those are female.
Is it just me, or does the guy in the middle look kind of like a fat alien from the movie They Live?
Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. It definitely does. They have fat aliens too.
That girl in the middle looks like a fat alien from They Live. And now back to another Man of War.
Man of War. Yeah, they were barbarians, man.
The
next one, I remember them. That's Striper. Sorry.
Wait. The guy with the kind of glove on. It's like Thundercats. Ho!
Oh!
Doesn't look like the thing that Lino, was it Lino?
Lino, yeah.
Used to wear the gauntlet.
Oh, yeah. Boy, Jugga!
Either that or it's time to dust the dungeon.
Yeah. The barbarian version of the Swiffer.
And okay, what's the next one?
Oh, this next band is Striper. They were one of those Christian metal acts that went like secular.
Oh.
And so they were both mainstream and Christian at the same time.
They turned to the dark side.
They did.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's super. Oh, look at the squirrel.
Yeah, that's about what that was.
Look at the squirrel. Look at the squirrel. Shiny squirrel. This next group.
Is that Death?
Is that Death?
Yeah, that's Death.
Oh, what have they done? I can't quite remember.
They're like one of the pioneers of metal, and they're all black guys. I think they only had like 1 or 2 albums out. Like I never really got into them, but like people love Death.
The caption I have: "With my open mouth, I offer you some head."
Oh my god! All right. This next one's pretty good.
Once again, it's time to play. Who's the most unfortunate looking?
I'm going with the one that's second from the right, who looks like Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, I also have, Mom, we told you couldn't be in our band.
Oh, my God.
Oh, this next guy is priceless. Oh, my God. That face, that look on his face. I'm a rock band unto myself. Behold my greatness as I rub one guitar on my ass and rub the other one on my cock as I stroke the frets.
Yeah.
And this next one, they look like pretty princesses.
Is that Pretty Boy Floyd again?
I don't know, but look, that one chick's not wearing a top.
Oh my God, that's terrible. This is the same band with the fat girl, except there's not as fat of a girl.
Are you sure they're girls?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least some of them are, for sure.
Dudes, the samurai could get away with the whole effeminate makeup thing because they carried swords and killed people.
Oh my
The next one. Did you notice how? Hey, did you notice we look manlier than anyone else in these other pictures?
Because they're actual women.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They actually look tough compared to a lot of these guys.
Well, it looks more natural, I suppose.
Yeah, they actually look like they could punch you in the face.
I don't know. The one below looks pretty good.
The next picture, we have the moody one, the bitchy one, the slutty one, and the one that's thinking of a solo career.
There we go. Nice.
And the next one, tunnel of love.
What the hell?
The guys in the back are like, dude, put it away. It's just a picture. The guy in the front is like, I'm a method actor. Respect the craft.
Oh, my God.
And is that the same next picture? Is that the same
That is
guy?
assuredly the same guy.
I wrote, dude, smell my sword.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the next one is also precious. I put the only part of the skeleton costume that would fit.
Jesus Christ, man. What's wrong? You're disturbed.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's entertainment, El Blanco Gordo de Muerto Trio.
Oh, my God.
But there are four of us, really. The fourth member of the group always felt eclipsed by his bandmates.
Yeah. Or maybe eventually just ate him.
Oh, and that's it. All done with the funny pictures.
Oh, man. That was both funny, disturbing, and a stroll down memory lane. Thank you for that.
And remember, before anybody gets mad, it's supposed to be offensive. But in a funny way.
I don't know. You're Down syndrome, man.
That was not supposed to. That was a complete and total accident.
Okay, Jeff. Okay. All right, I'm getting out of here before you get us all in trouble. Buchaca is out.
It's been fun. Jeff, out. Let me see if I can remember. They're not that important. They're definitely not normal. But, shit. I can't remember what the last one is. Definitely not boring. It's N3 News.
Well, seeing as how you just fucked that up, why don't you just say it again so it's on there?
They're not important. It's N3 News. Not even close to normal. It's N3 News. But definitely not boring. It's N3 News.